Hi guys, it's Stock Trader Max and welcome back to another video where today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 followed by the Nasdaq and then of course the Bitcoin price chart. Before I get started, anyone who's looking to join my Telegram group chat, it's my trading team where I share all of my personal trades which you guys can follow, and then make sure you visit my website dailymarketmovements.com. I charge a very small joining fee of just over $20. It also gives you access to the Investors Lounge where I post almost daily videos where I analyse in depth the current positions that we have open over on Telegram, as well as gaining access to the educational hub where I teach how I trade from a day-to-day basis. I kind of hold your hand and walk through all of the indicators that I use on my charts when I analyze a stock or any particular asset on a daily basis. So very beneficial for a very small fee of just over $20. So dailymarketmovements.com is where you can sign up for that. But let's get started here with the S&P 500. It's done exactly what I've predicted over the past couple of weeks. You would have heard me say that several times over the past couple of days. During my videos, we had leg one, wave two, correctional phase, of course, and then we've just completed wave three. We peaked out at my target exactly at around 6,000, and then we pulled back to my accumulation zone between the 0.236 and the 0.382% Fibonacci retracement area. This green box represents that. We did peak into that during yesterday's trading session. I was a buyer of the S&P 500 and since then we have taken off. It is my expectations now that we see a move up towards maybe 6,200 going into the end of the year. I do believe that we can continue to march higher here. I really like the backdrop for the markets. No one wants to sell stocks at current prices with the stock market at an all-time high. If they close positions now, they'll have to pay taxes come April, and there's not many people who are going to want to do that. They'd much rather wait until January to close it and then now have to pay taxes in April 2026. Of course, moving over to the Nasdaq 100, very similar to the S&P 500, we hit my accumulation zone. We also hit the 50-day EMA. I was a buyer within this zone, and since I have been a buyer, the market has moved higher. Now, of course, today we have a very interesting event that's going to be happening after the US market closes, and that is that we're going to hear earnings report from Nvidia, and that's going to have a massive influence on where the market trades next. Right now, the options market's pricing in an 8% move, either higher or lower. In my own humble opinion, I believe it could be higher. I think that the earnings report is going to be very, very good. We've already heard from some other hyperscalers that business is very strong at this moment in time. So I do believe the numbers will come in strong. I think there will be a positive reaction in the market. Whether it's 8%, I'm not entirely sure. But even if it was to dip 8%, I would be all over it. I'd be a buyer. So I really like the setup here, and I do believe that the Nasdaq 100 can continue to trade up towards 23,000 come the end of the year. Don't get me wrong, guys. The S&P and Nasdaq 100 is not going to be a straight line higher. There's going to be lots of volatility, lots of swings, but ultimately the direction is higher, of course. And then finally, moving over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently trading at an all-time high as I record this video at this moment in time, just shy of $94,000. If I just quickly put you into the daily chart, it just shows you, we are well on our way up towards my target, my medium-term target, which is around 109,000. That's for this third wave. We are well on track to achieving that. And I do believe that we could potentially see 100K before Thanksgiving. So some crazy moves in the Bitcoin market and also in the Bitcoin proxies. Look at MicroStrategy, guys. This thing has just been an animal since it broke out a few weeks ago. If I just show you that trend line, there we go. Since we broke out, we have rallied around 100. Well, when we opened today, around 160% MicroStrategy has rallied. So I do expect to see lots of profit taking in stocks like this over the upcoming days and weeks ahead. And we're going to see some rotation into some of the other Bitcoin proxies which haven't quite yet participated in the rally, like some of the Bitcoin miners, for example. So lots of opportunities in the market today. If you'd like to join my trading team and follow me on these trades which we currently have open and which we will continue open as we go into the rest of 2024. There's only 6 weeks to go, guys, but then make sure you visit my website dailymarketmovements.com. I charge a very small fee of just over $20, and that will give you full access to all of my services that I have to offer. Thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow.